When I became a business owner, I found time to be a scarce and precious resource. Consequently, other important aspects of my life, such as eating healthily and exercising, were no longer a priority, even if that wasn't my intention. It took me a while to find a balance, but I'm now able to continue developing my business while taking good care of my body and my health. I might have become more resourceful in finding ways to make healthy eating easier due to my dislike for cooking, but I would like to share with you what's working well for me at the moment, and maybe you'll find some strategies that are worth copying. Schedule a cooking session. Once a week, I schedule a cooking session based on my engagement for the week, and I add it to my calendar. During the session, I prepare 2 main meals that last in the fridge for 5 to 7 days, covering about 8 to 10 meals. I usually eat out with friends 3 or 4 times a week, so between the prep meals and eating out, I cover the 14 meals, lunch and dinner, of the entire week. If I'm home and I don't have any food ready, I can also rely on my emergency stash to make a quick healthy meal. If you haven't seen it yet, I have created a full video where I talk about the ingredients I always keep at home and the quick recipes I make with them. List of recipes. Growing up, my mom would ask us daily what she should cook the next day. Investing time and energy to think about what to eat every single day seems exhausting. So I created a simple database to store the recipes I like and those that I see somewhere and I want to try one day. Whenever I plan my cooking session, I open the database, do a quick search, and choose what to cook. I have shared this database with my husband too, so he can also prepare a full recipe whenever it's necessary. If you wish to create your own recipe database, you can download a copy of mine from the link in the description below. Online groceries. Every time I moved to a new country, I had to go through a settling phase, where I had to find the shops that sold the ingredients I love and use in my recipes. When I lived in Barcelona, Spain, doing groceries meant walking around the neighborhood to any of the many shops and supermarkets. However, now that I live in a small town, grocery shopping has become more challenging, and driving around makes the process longer. Online shopping turned out to be a huge help. I can comfortably shop from home and everything gets delivered to my door. Plus, after a certain amount, the delivery is free. Online grocery shopping is not only a more comfortable experience, but with features like saving my favorite products or easily adding products from previous orders, buying my groceries online feels like a breeze and saves me tons of time. Ask my husband for help. One of the things I dislike most about cooking is all the chopping and prepping. Whenever possible, I buy pre-chopped ingredients, but my husband often comes to the rescue. Since I schedule my cooking session, I'm able to ask him in advance to make time to help me in the kitchen. To make things easier and avoid misunderstanding, I place the ingredients on the counter and tell him how I want them chopped. I also leave a bowl for him to put the chopped ingredients in. After he is done, he washes and cleans the counter. Then I do my part of the cooking and any other dishes I have used. Finally, my husband stores the meals in containers and washes the pans. We found this system to work best for us at the moment. No junk food at home. In my 20s, I used to have a huge junk food drawer in my room. But back then, I wasn't even aware of the changes in my body due to the food I was eating. Now, in my mid-40s, I know that if I had such a drawer at home, I wouldn't be able to control myself due to my past habits. And with the big difference that it would have a big impact in my body. Eating junk food makes me less productive, causes me to feel sleepy and hungry throughout the day, and leads to poor sleep at night. In addition, it will create a vicious cycle with many more consequences, making it very difficult to break. The best solution for me is to not keep any junk food at home. Of course, sometimes I do have cravings, usually due to stress or PMS. When that happens, I allow myself to have some junk food. But I make sure to buy it in small quantities and eat it all so that I can satisfy my craving without overindulging. Lunch for the office. A few times a week, I like to work from a co-working space, and when I do, I make sure to pack my lunch. This is easily done if I have prepared meals in my fridge. I just measure the quantity I need and save it in a plastic container that is lightweight and won't break. If I don't have any meals prepared, I rely again on my emergency stash and my go-to office meal. I also keep roasted almonds and 85% dark chocolate in my backpack just in case I need a snack. Time-restricted eating. Time-restricted eating, also known as intermittent fasting, is an eating pattern where you eat during a certain window of time and fast for another. The two periods can be equal, such as 12 hours each, or you can extend the fasting window. I believe the most common is usually 16 hours. My fasting window, based on my habits, is usually 14 or 15 hours. One of the advantages of reducing my eating window is that I no longer need snacks. In the past, I would eat 3 meals a day and need a mid-morning and mid-afternoon snack in between. Now, I eat my first meal of the day around 11 a.m., my lunch around 3 p.m., and dinner around 7 p.m. And since I make sure I eat big enough balanced meals, I have no need for snacks anymore. This saves me time because I don't have to think about snacks and I don't have to prepare them. It also saves me from any guilty feeling that I used to have when choosing an unhealthy snack. Balanced and filling meals. Eating the right foods in the right amount helps maintain energy levels, increase focus, and sharpen the mind. All desirable outcomes for entrepreneurs and really everyone. Such meals should keep blood glucose steady and provide satiety for 3 to 4 hours. Here's how to make one. Use whole natural ingredients, include fiber-rich foods, ensure adequate protein and fat intake, add slow carbs, and choose ingredients you love. 80-20 is the balance. Eating well 80% of the time allows you to indulge 20% of the time without feeling much of a difference in your body. This usually happens for me when I'm eating out and meeting friends, which is also how I make sure to easily keep a balanced social life and connect with people. When I'm out, I still try to order balanced meals with enough protein and fiber and stop eating when I'm full. Most of the time, I actually ask for a doggy bag. But if I'm feeling like having pizza or a burger, I just go for it without fear or guilt, since these occasions are part of my 20% of indulgent eating, while the 80% is covered by my healthy eating habits. Special hacks. Based on my eating choices, I have some easy strategies that make healthy eating easier. Watch this video to learn my 7 favorite hacks.